Hi everyone, welcome to Divine Sacred Tarot. I am so grateful for you guys. Thank you for being here. I had a channeled message come through this morning, and as I split the deck, we've got Soul Song and Create Space. So I pulled out a few cards that had come through regarding my personal journey, and Spirit encouraged me to share this with all of you because I know part of my gift and purpose being here is to share some of the experiences that have come about. Now, this is obviously going to affect different people in different ways. So take the energies as they resonate, leave the rest. And if you aren't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, click the like button too, so more people can find videos like this, because these types of videos I have not seen. Honestly, I know that there are one or two readers and oracle guides who do resonate and pick up similar messages, and I'm so grateful for them. But the majority, like, sometimes I and a few of my clients and friends know that these messages won't come through to us. There's certain messages that will not be delivered because they are in such low vibrational dark energy. However, flip reverse that, there are certain messages that won't come to you because they're so higher vibrational. And we are all experiencing different timelines and different journeys and experiences. But what I'm seeing here, what I'm being asked to share with you, just as I said that, is everything is going to happen for a specific reason. And when you are enabling yourself to be open to the higher state of consciousness, you know that right now you may not understand what the issue is, what the solution is, what the agenda is. And then when you've moved past the lessons and the experiences and you gain more knowledge, you now understand, oh, if this didn't happen, then that didn't happen. If I didn't go there, I didn't meet my twin flame. If I didn't do this, then we wouldn't have come together in this way. And you can see the jigsaw puzzle as a bigger entity. So know that nothing has gone wrong, that you are on a very specific timeline and you are going to receive these messages either now or some point in the future. So Spirit is asking you and your counterpart to focus on your healing journey, focus on your gifts as a starseed, as a light worker, and you are going to be unveiled towards the greatest magic within you. These cards that came out is for your expansion. We have the Death card, we have the High Priestess card at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Magician. So I want to ask energetically, the Death card is about knowing that you are letting go of the old version of you, and fear may crop up both in you and your masculines. And this is a target towards the both of you to expand to your purpose, your mission in life, and your knowledge that you are being called to people, places, and things, conversations, and acts of service because it is for a higher agenda. When you're focusing on your twin, you're not focusing on your purpose. But part of your purpose will be the union and transmuting some of those energies to serve the greater collective. Two energetic cards wanted to come out around the death card: enlightenment and joy. Now, why are these two cards important? Because we've got 70. I'm seeing 70, I'm seeing 9, I'm seeing 10, 4, 3, 2, 7. These numbers may be relevant to you. The death card is number 13. I've spoken about this in a previous reading just recently. What I'm seeing from that is the more and more you delve into your deepest, darkest secrets, the more you delve into your fear, the more you are facing the triggers that are in front of you, you're acknowledging and embracing your shadow side. You're then able to release some of that old patterning, old versions of you to step into your divine enlightenment. The way to do this, most people are called into the hermit energy to go inwards to really assess what is happening within them And often we cut away from people, we cut away from distractions, we cut away from news stories, we cut away from all of these different distracting energies. And a lot of times we are being also distracted by tarot, by readers. So Spirit is going to give you your individual challenge for a very specific person in relation to you and your journey and your gifts. But the unlocking of your enlightenment does come from this death and rebirth, but it also comes through joy. So the more joyful, the more peaceful, the more healed, the more in a state of present being you are. So, say, for example, listening to this message and doing something else. We are very much in this state of always constantly doing and being, and especially for feminines, you're constantly in the constant doing everything for everyone and having roles and responsibilities that haven't really been accounted or credited for. What I'm seeing here is even listening to this message, for those of you who have, say, a cup of tea in your hand or coffee, or literally you're just sat listening to this message, you're going to be in a higher state of vibrational frequency when you're really absorbing and in the state of presence than some of you who, say, for example, listen to the videos and you're doing other things. Because that is a form of distraction. So you may be clicking on the video, you may be getting downloads in a subconscious way, which means you don't need to pay that much attention to these videos. But it's also saying that there's also going to be times where you literally have to sit down and listen to the message and do nothing else. And I feel that when you're tapping into the sit down and listen message, there is another vibrational frequency that you're actually multidimensionally tapping into. Whereas when you're doing something and you're listening to this message, none of this is wrong, right? Nothing has gone wrong here. But when you're doing something else and you're listening to the message, you're taking it in subconsciously, but there is a very specific reason why you're still being pulled in a different direction energetically. At the bottom of the deck, what I didn't see is we've got the Vesica Pisces. So if we think about nothing has gone wrong, there's a yin and yang symbol. Enlightenment, it's the world at the center of this tree of life symbol. And then also we've got the Merkaba symbol in the center of joy. Now we have the Vesica Pisces. So it's almost as if Spirit is guiding all of us to go into this inner truth, this inner wisdom, this inner multidimensional divine creation to expand our aura in order for us to fly. Why is the energetics of the High Priestess here? Even though we know High Priestess is about intuition, it is about seeking higher guidance, it is about listening to the secrets of divine. The High Priestess is really about coming into the knowledge of love, of higher states of consciousness. Let me see if I can find another card here. Bear with me, guys. There is something that I'm supposed to share with you. I don't think it's here. I wonder where it is. It's very cryptic right now. Yeah, there is another message that needs to be translated, but I can't find the cards right now. Why is the High Priestess card here? What is the reason for the High Priestess card? What intuitive insights do we need to know individually and as a collective? I feel as if this is very much about you going into meditation and seeing the insights. And just as I said that, we've got soul writing. Some of you are going to do this via journaling as well. You're going to seek higher guidance. And there is this beautiful angel on this soul writing card with wings almost double her size. So I feel that this is very much the High Priestess is going to give you messages in the angelic form. Now you could receive it from goddesses, from archangels, from your spirit guides, ancestors. But what I'm seeing here is there is very much this High Priestess is going to be unveiled in the form of your awakening and it's going to involve wings. Now, it could be a sign of birds, it could be within a sign of an eagle, or it could be somebody else. Somebody else's wings are expanding. Why is the Magician card here? We know that the Magician card is about unveiling the truth. It is about seeking past the illusions, but also understanding how powerful a creator we actually are in this universe. Why is the Magician card important for unveiling the greatest magic? Thank you, Spirit. Inner voice, yeah. So this energy of your whole creation is going to speak to you during meditation, during writing, during journaling. Some of you I'm seeing even cleaning, like you may even be cleaning or like doing in-depth cleaning. And this is going to be aligned with your soul cleansing and cleaning. If some of you are having digestive issues, or if you're having like unsettled feelings around your gut. You may be experiencing maybe a little bit of constipation or diarrhea or even farting. It's your body releasing things that no longer serve you, but you're also listening to the physical changes that are happening for you, and your inner voice is getting louder and louder. The thing is, when you're distracted by your twin flame, this is also one of the hindrances of the twin flame connection. When you're distracted by your person, you're not really able to clarify your intuition, but on the flip side, they can help you in your intuition, if that makes sense. By that, I mean you're channeling your source energy to divine, to spirit, to the angels, to your gods and ancestors. So you're not supposed to be focused on them. The reason that they are distracting you is so you don't go higher. And it's kind of like from an ego mindset, I'm hearing. Let me know if that actually made sense, because that was such a very specific, like huge message. And yeah, we've got the expansion card that wanted to come out too. So I feel like this is very much this soul expansion that is happening for the both of you. And it's almost as if you can hide, you can prevent this, you can delay this from coming in. But if you're hearing this message, it almost feels like you're either past it or you know it's coming. It's this inner knowing that it's coming. So let me read the other card that wanted to come out today. It is the goddess of magic, Isis. So Isis says that sexual energy is sacred, that my pleasure is a prayer that brings me back to life. Isis embodies the pure magic of devoted love. Isis is an ancient Egyptian goddess of love, fertility, resurrection, and magic. Her temples lined the Nile Delta in Upper Egypt from the 4th century BC to the 4th century EC. With the closing of the temple at Philae, the priests and priestesses who served her were known for the miraculous healing powers. Isis is the daughter of Geb, god of the earth, and Nut, goddess of the sky. She married her brother Osiris when he was murdered. His body parts were scattered all over the earth. Isis searched tirelessly to remember him and then used her sexual energy to bring him back to life. Osiris's death and rebirth were celebrated annually. Isis then gave birth to their son Horus and became worshipped as the ideal wife and mother. The reason I pause there, because Horus came through today. It came through in today's meditation, and I didn't mention it. I didn't mention it for a specific person because I didn't understand. I'm going to read that part again. Some of you, if you know about Horus and if you know the energetics behind Horus and why, if you've had Horus come to you in a recent meditation or a spiritual download, please write it in the comments box and let us all know a little bit more about it, because I don't actually know that much. But I was called specifically to Isis to get to Horus, if that makes sense. You're guided towards your twin flame because they are helping you unlock your gifts. But the only reason that you can get to your twin flame is through divine intervention, which is divine. So your purpose wasn't ever union, it was always to get to divine. You were distracted by your twin flame And this is what I was saying earlier. It's not that they were of ego mindset to distract you. There is this yin and yang, this push and pull, this light and dark. Even though you can get higher and expand with your spiritual gifts, with your twin flame, they're also here to trigger you to pull away from them so you can go towards divine. Let me just read this part. Osiris's death and rebirth was celebrated annually. Isis then gave birth to their son, Horus, and became worshipped as the ideal wife and mother. Her association with magic originates with the sun god Ra. Isis created the first snake in order for it to bite Ra. In his pain and near death, he gave her his secret name so that she could revive him. Isis then became more powerful than Ra and possessed the magic to heal and prolong life or to give life back to the dead. The reason that you are called here for this specific reading, you guys, it's page 171. When your soul has been led to this very specific reading, please click the like button so more people can find videos like this. The sexual energy that creates life can also be used to sustain it. It's significant that Isis brings Osiris back to life by making love to him. The metaphor is that by uniting life and death, oh my God, body and soul, masculine and feminine, heaven and earth, the rebirth or resurrection occurs. This is what I was saying about the yin and yang. This is why the death card was here. This is why the Vesica Pisces had erupted. Often our own sexual, pardon me, let me just go back a bit. The sexual energy that sex inspires exists within each of us all the time, latent and waiting to be utilized to create more life. The sexual energy that sex inspires exists within all of us all the time, latent and waiting to be utilized to create more life. Often our own sexual energy and power is feared, all left neglected and unacknowledged. It is a powerful sacred life force that Isis wants us to integrate more fully. It doesn't require a partner to activate it. Let me just repeat that. It doesn't require a partner to activate it. It only takes awareness that it exists. The remembering of our heart to our head, our body to our soul. It activates the energy of our root chakra and uniting it with a crown chakra just above our head. Isis is a call for us to allow our sexuality to infuse and enhance all that we say and do. She is the sacred reminder that sex is holy. And what makes it holy isn't marriage or a certain combination of male and female or masculine and feminine. Sex is made sacred through presence, through our capacity to become fully embodied. This is what I was saying. This sacred act of being present, you can create anywhere, everywhere. And you being here in this moment and listening to these messages or even repeating these messages, you're going through a sacred act of energy. You're inviting this powerful sacred life force that wants to integrate more fully and ingrain within you. So what does sexual empowerment feel like to you? Sexual energy is sacred. Your pleasure is a prayer that brings you back to life. I'm getting a lot of fear coming up for a lot of you. Some of you have had sexual trauma in the past, and it's prevented you from keeping your heart and body and soul open to that act. And it's really tainted. And even religion, when they shame, say, masturbation and all of these different things, like they are intimidating, they are scare tactics, they are fear mongering. And everybody has gone through different experiences regarding this. So it's actually saying that you don't need to have your person to get this energy. You can unleash this power through presence and becoming fully embodied. So I know some of you are celibate this time, and I feel like that is quite important to acknowledge that that's okay. But I also know that some of you who have been in physical contact and sexually united with your person, that you felt this sense of presence and oneness with them. That's why you keep drawing one another to each other. This is a really, really special message. I'm so grateful that I got to channel this very specific message. Let me know if it resonated, because I would love to hear from you guys, especially on this particular reading. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Remember, if you haven't clicked like, click the like button. Let me know about oh my gosh, I forgot his name already. Horus. Let me know if you know anything about Horus and pop it in the comments box. And subscribe if you haven't already. If you want to join the community, head over to www.divinesecrettarot.com. The link is in the description box. And I'm sending you guys so much love. Bye for now.